Started. So first of all, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How
How
are
are you
you?
doing? Yeah,
Mm,
I'm I'm doing pretty well. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So it is our first conversation, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we should start giving a quick introduction. Yes. So
Sure.
first, I am going to introduce myself. So my name is Sweta, and sorry, and I am from Delhi. I am from Delhi, and by profession, I am full time homemaker. And I have done BCom B.Ed with CTET qualified, and I have experience of working in schools. Besides that, I am running my own YouTube channel with the intention of learning this beautiful language. And that's all from my side. And I am so glad to meet with you. And thank you so much for approaching me. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to have a great conversation between us. Yes, similarly, I don't know anything about you, so I would like to know something from you. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for giving me this opportunity. So my name is Sandeep and I hail from Jharkhand. My major is accounts and finance. I also belong from commerce background. Currently I'm working as a
Mhm.
teacher at private school. Uh, my hobbies are reading books, learning languages, stacking conversation with strangers, and traveling. So it's my short and quick introduction.
Nice. Good to know about you. And you are from Jharkhand, yes?
Yeah,
And okay, so you are working professional.
yeah. I work as a teacher.
Okay, okay. So in which class do you teach?
I take IT subject up to 10th class.
Okay. Okay. So do you teach like English spoken also?
English spoken in a school.
Yeah, school or any coaching center or
No, no, I don't.
online,
I
offline.
don't teach. I don't teach English language, but I have a YouTube channel where I upload conversational and some random videos. Like for example, I share my some tips, tricks, strategy, something like that.
Okay, so because we are here for conversation. So, do you have any topic, or we should just general conversation?
Right now, in my mind, I don't have any topic, but if you have, you can. Otherwise, it will be general.
Okay, so tell me, like we will talk about generation gap. So, what do you understand by this word, generation gap? Okay, would you like to
Generation
throw
gap.
some lights? Yeah, would you like to throw some lights on it?
Yeah, generation gap. When we talk about the generation gap, so the things I observe, uh, the people nowadays become extraordinary in in lifestyle and the in behaviors in the technology, or when we saw think about in behave the
Mm-hmm.
culture, the scene. So we can observe that is really extraordinary. They are going to adapt the Western culture or something like that. So we can say like it is a generation gap that with they are really going to upward very soon. When we talk about
Okay.
our previous generation, like our mother father, so we are very traditional and we follow all the rules that is very customized, custom rules,
Mm-hmm.
and it is really good. Even we have that rules and regulation in our behavior, we treat people very politely, something like that. But today's generation are totally different. To being a teacher, I observe very well, and also you are a teacher, so you know very well. So it's called the generation gap. They don't have the proper the things of how to behave with others and the things. So I think I it is generation gap. What do you think about this?
Yes, it's very true. As you are saying, there is, huge differences between, older generation and younger generation. Yes. If I, like in my perception, The generation gaps refers differences in like opinions, yeah, and experience, you can say. So yeah, it's a happen like often the between younger generation or older generation. Yes, I think these gaps happen because each generation, grown up with different time. They grown up with different culture. Yes, different. We can say, yeah, different social changes. Yes, so these are the things, they create misunderstanding or frustration sometimes between two generations. Yes. For example, like older generation, might grown up without like a smartphone or internet, while older generation, they even can't imagine their life, yeah, without this. So I
Yeah.
think these are the things. So it's like huge gap between both generations. Yeah, and we can say older generation might prioritize their stability and like traditional values, and if while older generation may be prioritize their freedom, yeah, flexibility, and some new changes in the society. Yes. And we can say lots of things are there. Like we can say, uh, also we can say like style of clothing, yes, and music or entertainment. Also, there are lots of differences. If
Yeah.
I talk about like older generation, so that time the style of song old is gold. You can say that
Mhm.
was totally different from now. Yes. So we can say this is like us nowadays. The older like younger generation, they don't have even patience. Yes.
Mhm.
Sometimes they become stubborn, and they don't obey their teachers or parents. Yeah, whatever they
Yeah.
want to do, yeah, just they inform their parents, and they go for that. So I think you have lots of experience because you are a teacher, and now currently you are a teacher. So you
Yeah.
have a great experience about the, nowadays students, how they behave, how, yeah. So these
Yeah,
are the
sounds
things.
great. You have explained
Mm-hmm.
everything well. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
actually nowadays people grow in in this type of environment. For this is a normal goods. For example, if one boy or girls grow up with AC under the AC, for those people AC is just a normal things. But when we talk for previous generation, it was a luxury good. If you're in your house there is a AC, you think like it is a luxury. So it's happened because we become habitual using a smartphone, bags,
Mm-hmm.
latest gadgets. It's like a daily, you can say it is essential things. We can't ignore that. Even if you want to ignore internet, a mobile phone, computer, it can't be happen. It's because all works it depend on computers, internet, mobile phone. So we can observe that this, so it's all about happen due to the technology changes, adapting the Western cultures, or something like that. So we can't ignore, we have to survive on it. Even when we talk about in education system, so nowadays to being a teacher, we are teaching 21st century students. So even our teaching strategy is totally different. We can't force to a student to teach in my way, in a traditional way, just remember the things or doing. No, a student nowadays,
Yes.
all informations are available already in internet or everywhere. So a student know very well the solution, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
make engage how they will engage in class, how will learn in a fantastic way. You have to try to make a student, you have to teach in a entertainment way, like they will enjoy the class. Otherwise they will think like it is a boring, they will not feel like a comfortable in class. So it's happened. So it all about the changes of gap changes, generation changes. So we can always since whenever in class, in our society, culture, everywhere. So
Mhm.
we can't ignore this. We have to update ourselves according to this generation, this society, and the things we have to do, and nothing. And we can't force anybody to follow the traditional rules, regulation, culture, something lot. It can't happen, because nowadays they have
Okay.
freedom to express the things, or yeah, they have right.
Yes, very true. I think now we can say today's generations, they are very smart. Yes.
Mhm.
So we should, we should make yourself according to according to this generation's, children. If you don't if you don't change your teaching style, so they never they never ever give interest in that in your class, and there are lots of rules and regulation uh, provided by your principal or guidelines, education guidelines. So you can't, even you can't scold them, you can't beat them. Yeah. So
Yeah,
these are the things teachers always, feel like, okay, I just have to teach them. They understand or not, it's not my business. Yeah, you can say. So there is lots of restriction for the teacher nowadays. So we can, that's why, if we talk about decades before, so students always obey the teacher, and whatever teachers suggest to them, they always obey, and they just want to follow their path. But nowadays we can't scold them, you can't give them advice, because they feel I am so smart, I know each and everything. Yeah. So this is the thing we should even understand, uh, and we should follow their path, not they they are following our path. Yes. So that's why we can say, and what was popular for one generation, it can be outdated for another generation. Yes. So it can, I think it can create the scene of disconnection, we can say. So if you are not updated according to this generation, so there is huge disconnection between both generations. So you can't understand their mind, yeah, all these things. So that's why you need to update time to time yourself. Yes.
yeah, definitely. And
So
nowadays you can see like students, or people are going to be introvert. They like to be alone inside the room. They use like a phone, computers, like that. They don't like to talk with the neighbors, or even with relatives. They like to be
mhm.
to stay alone, and to meet people online in virtual life. And even they don't
Okay,
like
yes.
to talk, they are not familiar with teachers as well as with parents. Even they don't talk to parents,
Mm.
they don't share anything with parents. So in this generation we need to be like very familiar. In some time we need to be familiar, that they could share everything, and it will be better, because according to the changes of generation we need to understand the feelings or the problems. So it seems nowadays, so in this generation we need to be familiar with a student as well as to being a parents, or we need to follow, we need to understand perfectly to our kids.
Yes. So I think uh, why they are changing more and more. I don't know what the reason behind that. Like we nowadays we are adopting too much, Western culture. That's
Yeah,
why maybe. Yes.
yeah, which
Because
yeah, yeah,
mm,
carry on.
and it's a social media, era. So we all are interconnected, between India or abroad people. So we all know about their culture, and sometimes every nowadays I observe every youngster, they just want to go abroad and they want to settle down there, and they don't have interest of living in India. Those who are, quite caliber, and they have a, like a potential to, and they have extra skill, then they just wanted to go abroad and settle down there. I don't know what is happening nowadays. People, yes.
Yeah, actually, people wants to be freedom. First of all, mostly they are, nowadays social media is available, so we can connect with the world, with any part of the world. I can connect, I can talk with the people from any part of the world. So we know very well about the culture or the things, or mostly our Bollywood also showing, Western culture, and even we are aware through social media. So people wants to be free, they don't want to follow any, they don't want to follow rules regulation by their parents or teachers, something like that. So they want to stay alone, and they want to do whatever they like. And when we
Yes.
talk about why they are shifting in you other country, there is a many regions, not only the region, because first of all they want, they like more money, they want to get more money. And the India, in India, it's kind of country, they don't provide a lot of money according to their expectations. So that's why people, they want to switch in other country like UK, US, Germany, like that's the country. And the education system also, if they want to get better education, or like a education from the reputed university, top university of the world, then why they like to shift in UK, US. And
Mhm.
also for job purpose and business purpose. And some people, they want to start their business or something like that. So there is a lot of the region. But yeah, when we talk about in India also, like when we nowadays people like to shift in Dubai, like that's the country where the tax rate is really less, because India is a kind of country nowadays, tax rate is really high. People don't like to, a lot
Mm.
of people I have seen influencer, they are shifting in another country. Why? Because the tax rate is really high in India. The rate is like a
Okay.
UK, US. But provide,
Mhm.
when we talk about the facility, so yeah, they are not getting good facility, or they are not satisfied.
Yes. Yeah, because they are providing, basic infrastructure, and in a very easy way. And if we talk about India, so we have to struggle more. Yeah, even it is very difficult to earn and fulfill their basic, amenities in
Yeah.
India. Yes. So for that, you have to struggle more. And if you you have a property, like from you got a property from your ancestors, then you can survive here in a very easy manner. But if you want to, survive in India without any assist you have from earlier, so you have to work hard. And then even though you can't, got that much money or that much salary from Indian government. Yes. So this, and nowadays, actually these facility were there also in earlier time, but that time we all are not aware due to social media. Nowadays we know all these, things about, like how can we make passport visa, and how can go, and how can you can find the way, different way to
Yeah.
go there and earn money. There is lots of, skills or something you can learn according to that, and then you can go there. So yeah, it's become very easier nowadays. People can, aware all of these things, and that's why they just wanted to go and settle down, because in there you don't have to, do hard work, and you can easily, get all these amenities over there. So that's why, yeah, maybe the people are so fascinated to go there and settle down. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a many regions. Yeah, and when we talk about social media, since social media, we can say even anybody they want to take admission in UK, US, they get all information regarding those college just in computer or mobile. So social media spread a lot of awareness and knowledge, so we can get any kind of knowledge inside our room or within a few minutes. So yeah, the reason behind, earlier there was no internet, people are unaware about getting true knowledge or right knowledge, but nowadays knowledge available in everywhere.
Yes, yes. And in
Yeah,
short, we can say like a social media, due to social media, the generation gap reflecting, and the world is changing day by day. Yeah.
yeah.
So yes, yeah. So yeah, I it is very good conversation with you. So now we have to wrap this session. Okay, it's a 20 minutes video. So yeah, probably when we get the time, then we will connect once again. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day.
Okay, it is nice talking to you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.